Hello and welcome to Jurisedge Academy's YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss important weekly legal news from 26 September to 1st October 2022. In first important news, the Supreme Court has held that video of confession before police is inadmissible in evidence. In the case of Munni Krishna alias Krishna versus State by Ulsoor Police Station, the Supreme Court has held that videography containing confession made before police is inadmissible as evidence. The court has further noted that under Article 20, Clause 3 of the Constitution of India, an accused cannot be compelled to be a witness against himself. Again, under Section 25 of the Indian Evidence Act 1872, a confessional statement given by an accused before a police officer is inadmissible as evidence. In second important news, the Supreme Court has held that unexplained delay in passing order will vitiate preventive detention. In the case of Sushant Kumar Banik versus State of Tripura, the Supreme Court has held that if there is unreasonable delay between the date of order of detention and actual arrest of the detainee, and in the same manner from the date of the proposal and passing of the order of detention, such delay, unless satisfactorily explained, throws a considerable doubt on the genuineness of the requisite subjective satisfaction of the detaining authority in passing the detention order, and consequently render the detention order bad and invalid because the live and proximate link between the grounds of detention and the purpose of detention is snapped in arresting the detainee. A question whether the delay is unreasonable and stands unexplained depends on the facts and circumstances of each case. In third important news, the Supreme Court has held that time limits specified in an agreement cannot be ignored while allowing specific performance. In the case of Kohli Satyanarayanan versus Valluripalli Keshav Rao Chaudhary, the Supreme Court has held that the court should look at all the relevant circumstances, including the time limit specified in the agreement, and determine whether its discretion to grant specific performance should be exercised or not. The court should bear in mind that when the parties prescribe certain time limit for taking steps by one or the other party, it must have some significance and that the said time limit cannot be ignored altogether on the ground that time is not the essence of the contract. Lastly, the Supreme Court has held that rape includes marital rape for the purposes of MTP Act. In the case of X versus Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of NCT of Delhi, in an important judgment on reproductive rights under the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, the court has held that first of all, there cannot be any difference between married and unmarried women for the purpose of the MTP Act and the MTP rules framed thereunder. Furthermore, married women may also form part of the class of survivors of sexual assault or rape. The ordinary meaning of the word rape is sexual intercourse with a person without consent or against their will. Regardless of whether such forced intercourse occurs in the context of matrimony, a woman may become pregnant as a result of non-consensual sexual intercourse performed upon her by her husband. Therefore, the court has recognized marital rape as rape only for the purposes of the MTP Act. This brings us to the end of our weekly legal update. If you like this video, please like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.